I want to do another video. I want to talk about hand strikes, elbow strikes, you know, just using this, because this is all a weapon, you know, even a head, right? Like this. You don't ever want to punch somebody like this. This is dangerous, okay? Don't want to do that. You want to, at the point where you're striking, you want to have certain bend in the arm. It can be here, it can be here, wherever you're comfortable, but you never want to be here. Okay, so distance yourself, okay? And if you find that you're like this, get a little closer, okay? And throw the punch, and think of your bag or your striking point as hot potato. You don't ever want to hold your punch here and just leave it, okay? Because then you haven't really released anything. I believe in this chi and this. You may not agree with me, and that's fine, but I believe in that, and I believe that sometimes you just really, you need to let go. Let go of that. Whatever you built up, you need to let go and snap it back, okay? So if you get in front of a mirror with your open hand, you don't have to close your fist right just yet, because sometimes I think what people do is they get like this, and I tell them, relax. How are you gonna throw punches like this? It's so difficult, right? I mean, you're gonna rupture something. So relax. And this is such a concept that people in the beginning, they look at me like I have 5 heads, because I'm like, just tense up and block, put yourself on guard position, but relax. So how do you do that? It's an oxymoron, right? So it is. Basically what I want you to do is relax, but have your guard, because this is the precious jewel, okay? You don't want to get hit here. This is the area you do not want to get hit. So that's why we have a guard. And when we throw the punch, right, this is when we're actually most vulnerable. So when we throw the punch, you want to make sure that you snap it right back without hitting yourself, of course, okay? So in order to do that, think of it as a hot potato, and you don't hold the punch and bring it back. Don't do that. Don't hold. So I want you to not worry about the power. The power is going to come once you've corrected your form and you become comfortable and find your rhythm. It's kind of like you need to find your rhythm, okay? If you're too robotic, you're first of all, you're telegraphing what you're going to do. You're just going to punch. No, just relax, okay? They didn't see that coming. Or I like to think they didn't see that coming. Okay, so the point is, snap it right back. So if you want to practice just holding it and snapping back, okay? Just putting yourself back in guard position. And make sure when I say guard position that you are actually in guard position. You have no neck, okay? Just think it's unattractive, but you have no neck. You bring your chin down, you look through your forehead, okay? Bring your shoulders up, you're on guard. It's almost like you have, bring your wings up, okay? So you're guarded here. And when you throw that punch, you're guarded. You're guarding, see that? So, yeah, I'm vulnerable, but I'm still on guard, okay? But the thing is, you gotta snap it right back. If you're not gonna, rest on the guy's head or shoulder like that, okay? So, okay, so this is a drill that will get your core engaged. Okay, so as you turn and snap it back, and you come back with a cross, make sure that you're pivoting with your back leg. Don't depend on your arm. This does nothing, and this is really bad for your back. So you keep the core tight. I'm still breathing, but I'm tightening up, okay? Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, standard, but, and it helps to exhale as you throw, okay? That helps you. That's gonna help you. It's not for show, okay? And it's not to say I'm throwing a punch, okay? It is actually allowing you to breathe better, helping you regulate your breathing and letting go, okay? That's the important thing. So work on that. Another thing, just don't worry about the contact. Just sit there and snap it out, snap it out, snap it out. Okay, do a few of these to kind of get your hands beaten up, okay, a little bit, and then that allows you to relax. It's like you're whipping somebody with that towel, just okay? Because a punch becomes so much faster if you utilize the whipping power, okay? And quick. So release, release, and use your torque of your body. See this motion? This is what you should be doing, okay, when you're throwing that cross. Okay, so bring it right back. And this comes to me naturally without thinking. So I understand if you've never done it, it's gonna feel awkward. But if you just practice this motion, and then practice that, okay? And that will allow you to let go a little bit more. And make sure that you understand the distance, okay? But you really don't want to be extending all the way out, and you don't want to be holding that punch, okay? So that's true with punches. Same thing with elbows, okay? Okay, sometimes I do this when I'm practicing my drill. I hold it, but look what happens when you hold it. You're wide open, okay? So get into, and that comes from your footwork. So you hop in and hop out, okay? That was a very sloppy one. I just want to show you the footwork. So don't worry about my striking right now, okay? Everybody has their own rhythm, okay? And sometimes I can slow it down because I want to work on the form and work on the power. Then second, I want to work on speed. Okay? So you do quick, and then you do slow. You do slow, you do slow, then you do one quick. Play around with different rhythm, different, beats. Okay? So it's like dun, 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 or dun, dun, dun. Okay? You play around with that because the idea of that is to use your momentum. So okay, don't give them a chance to think about it. Or don't give them a chance to think about it. If you go, ready? Are you ready? You lose it because they're gonna get out of the way. Another thing when you're doing the elbow striking, a lot of people do this because they miss. And I've done it too. I've done it. You start to get tired, or the bag moves, okay, and you miss. That's how you scrape yourself. So, really, when you're doing an elbow strike, you're striking, and you're actually kind of like, committing to it. Okay. If you don't commit to it, and you're like, oh, you get hurt, and you can hurt your back. Everything can hurt your back, trust me. Okay, twisting out, I've done it, okay, where I got all sweaty, I'm so tired, the bag's moving, I wasn't paying attention, and I'm, okay, very dangerous. So, if you start to get tired, regroup, okay? Take a couple deep breaths and really focus on doing it slow, okay? And then come through nice and clean. Okay, then when you start to get your second wind, then, okay? That's it, guys. I hope you take some of these ideas and put it to practice, and I'll talk to you next time.